Holly is going to be joining me. There you are.
Hi.
Okay, my lighting's not right, but your lighting looks really good. All right, my better.
Okay, let's do.
Oh, I was like, oh, I can't hear you.
Okay, I don't have any jewels on, but I want to like finish, and then we'll show
I didn't
here.
do my hair.
Well, you can't tell. It's
You
cute.
can't even tell. What? Yeah.
Should it
Okay,
be?
so I thought we would talk about our favorite eye tricks.
Our favorite eye what?
Tricks.
Okay.
Okay. So you're using Addiction. Okay, perfect. Well, okay, so our bundle is on sale for Unique this month. Okay.
You're super
So that's what we're talking about
though.
is our Unique bundle. Or sorry, I shouldn't say our Unique bundle. That's ridiculous. There's lots of bundles. This is our eyes. So it's all about eyes, and it's a build your own bundle. So if you are needing any refills or want to try anything new in anything with eyes, this is the month to do it. Good morning, Sherry. So I am Melissa from Beauty Mark. I'm a makeup artist and hairstylist. I support Unique Makeup because it supports women who were sexually abused during childhood, and it's a wonderful makeup line. And Holly, who are you?
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Holly with Beautiful Image Consulting. Here to go over makeup with Melissa. I'm super excited this morning and talk about some of the palettes that we use.
That's awesome. And I sprung this on her yesterday. So this was an idea that I had. So kudos for her for jumping in and saying, sure, I'll do your crazy online makeup video live.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So we decided to start with faces already done because it was quicker and easier. And I have an appointment to get to at 10 o'clock that I have to get to across town. So I am wearing my spray foundation because that's my favorite, along with my contour and blush, highlight. So that's all I have on along with my lipstick. What are you wearing?
Same thing. Spray.
Spray?
Yep. I go back and forth
spray.
between the spray and the one with the little syringe. I like both of those. It kind of depends on how my skin is feeling, but today I use the spray.
Very, very nice. And I don't know, Sherry, I know you're watching. Good morning, good morning. Do we sound like we're at different volume levels? Because I feel like Holly is really quiet. Do you feel like I'm quiet?
I feel like you're quiet, Melissa.
Oh, that's really funny. Okay, so they're probably hearing us at the same
yes.
decibel. Okay. Well, I am going to start out. So I'm using liquid eyeshadows today, and you are going to be using your palette.
Addiction number 10.
Love
Gorgeous.
And then, so you're using 10. Oh, I normally use 9. I was like, is that what I use? No, I'm a fan of 9 and 6 actually are my favorite palettes. I don't know if 9 is available right now, but anyway, so I'm going to be using Giggly and Ornate. They are my two biggest sellers, these two colors. And you'll kind of see why. So I'm going to do just, I guess, what I would do on one eye real quick. Good morning, Rachel. Your BFF is here, Holly. Okay, so I'm doing it like right from like the center here and just over my lid. And it's just a really soft pink. And what I've found is that it is very, it matches like almost everybody from like clear, what are all the clear?
So the color codes, and that's actually what I do, is through Beautiful. So we're both clears, okay? So we're talking about color codes, which is you get your colors down. If you heard back in the day, like women would be like a summer or a winter. Well, we do it just a little bit differently. And so there are 6 color codes, all based on your hair, skin, and eyes. And so us being both clears, we typically use the same makeup palette. But if you have questions about that, let me know.
So I put it on and then I just kind of swipe it with my deluxe brush. My deluxe brush looks like this. It's just kind of a, I don't know, I think it's a pretty basic brush. And then I'm using my fluffy crease brush, and I just dip it into the little doe foot of the liquid shadow, and then I just kind of stipple it in the corner here. And this is what I do because I have a hooded eye, you have a hooded eye. It's translating much darker on the video than when it does like in front of me. But hold on, let me just make sure I get a little bit off my brush. And cream shadows are an absolute like lifesaver for anybody who has oily eyelids and people who wear fake lashes. Have you ever heard that?
I have not.
So people with fake lashes, the powder eyeshadows, like they fall into the lashes while you're doing your makeup, and then you have to like comb that powder out.
Yeah, no thanks.
The light pink, Rachel, is called Giggly, and then this one is called Ornate. It's got a little bit of a metallic to it, but not really very much. And then you can move it around with your fingers, kind of like a cream shadow, or with the brush. But yeah, so when I'm doing like somebody's makeup for their special event and they got fake lashes, which I hate doing fake lashes. I hate doing like people's lash extensions. I should say that. I love doing fake lashes, but lash extensions are the, like everything is falling on them. So now I'm like, okay, your makeup is all done, but now we have to get all this powder off your lashes because we're not going to put like mascara on you. Because, you know, lash extensions, fake lashes don't have mascara. So sometimes we'll take like a wet mascara wand and just kind of like try to drag the powder out of the lashes. But you know, anybody with lash extensions is also like, careful with my lashes, don't take out, you know, because they pay good money for them and sat for a long time for them. So anyway, cream shadow, so like our new shadow pencils, I don't know what we're calling them. The stick eyeshadows. The new stick eyeshadows, cream shadows, and liquid shadows are really nice for people with lash extensions. Okay. Anyway, so now what I'm doing is I'm just blending. Now it's super important because once this is on, it's on. So you only want to do one eye at a time. This is big. With cream shadows, stick shadows, and liquid shadows, they go on just so nicely and they're so blendable for like a second. So I don't mean to scare you, but you need to work fast. So so don't do one eye and then the other eye. Just do one color on one eye. Now I could have done like Giggly and Giggly and then Ornate and Ornate, but I just went with one eye because I thought I'll do this eye and you'll talk about what you're doing. Now Holly is not a makeup artist, but she is by proxy because she's been hanging out with me for so long. Kind of like I'm not an image consultant, but sometimes I think I am.
And it is fun to like learn all the things. Okay, so am I doing my eye now?
Go ahead.
Okay, good. Okay, so, and I'm not as good, so I don't know the colors, but we're gonna try. Okay, so modern.
I don't know any of the colors on that palette. Just point to it.
Just point to it. Okay. So what I'd like to start out with is actually the this one in the right here at the bottom in the middle, okay? And with a powder, I really like to use my switcher tin. Okay, it's totally different doing it. I should have had a mirror. Okay, I'm gonna grab my mirror a second.
Yeah, this is kind of an art. I've got a mirror in front of me, and then I've got like my phone in front of me, so I kind of use both.
There we go.
So I just kind of wanted to show too that if somebody wanted to use just one color on their lid, they with the cream shadow or with the liquid shadows, you totally could. So obviously
Now,
it looks perfectly fine on this
I
side.
like to mix.
Like, this was my day look, and this was my night look.
Okay, so I just kind of blend it in. Not super heavy.
Use this palette?
And then my next brush, I'm going to use this, kind of a purple.
Holly, how often do you use that palette?
It's brand new, so I just started, but I love it.
Your nails are really pretty. Are they your press-ons?
Oh, the nails?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was with you. I got these from icing.
Okay, I haven't worn mine yet then, because I think I might have those too. I broke a nail, but I'm wearing my Valentine's nails that I got.
Super cute.
Oh, you know, maybe I didn't get those from icing when we were there, but mine are the press-ons too.
Okay. And then I use my switcher. Here's my blending brush, okay? Because I don't want a super defined line. So I just very gently blend it in. Okay, can you see that difference?
Ooh.
I really like it. And then I love the, there we go. I like to have it light, like kind of in the center of my eye, right there.
Do you ever wet them?
What?
Do you ever wet them?
I have not, but I think that this would help with this because it's not sticking for me. So what I like to do actually is I like to use the liquid and the powder together. So I'll put the liquid on the lid, let it dry, and then I do my powder. And so then it's that liquid kind of, and that sparkle just stays there, and I love that. It just highlights my eye.
So I like to do that too, only I do it with the cream shadows.
Okay.
And then I do it like, say I do like we got this new color. I think this one's still in stock because they pretty much all sold out. But this one we still have in stock. It's called Deliberate. And I put that on, and before it dries, I will tap the eyeshadow on if I want to get like a really pigmented look out of it. I did same color again, only I just did it a little bit lighter on this side than I did on this side. Just to show you guys that, you know, you don't have to go like super heavy, only because as I was doing it, like I said, I mean, in person, like it didn't look that heavy, but like in the camera it did. So we went just a little bit lighter on this one. And then I'm taking my little baby crease brush, and this is what I use. Same color, but I use it then underneath, because then I don't use an eyeliner. Whatever my darkest color is, whatever my crease color is just the color that I end up using underneath my eye. And I do it like half to 2/3 of the way. But I always just want to make sure that it looks very natural and blended. You're looking good, girl. You're looking good. Have you gotten the new eyeliner that has the angled tip?
No, I have the dip and draw though.
I know. Okay. So the dip and draw is really great. I mean, I've always liked it. I like this even better. So it's the pencil version, which we've had before. The pencil version that we had was pointed again. But this is literally like drawing with a Sharpie.
Ugh.
It's super, super easy and awesome. So when I do a little bit of a winged eye, I always point towards the corner of my brow and I go up. So I kind of decide where I want the end of my wing to be. And that would be how I start it. And then I'll do the rest of my eye, but I always stretch my eye. Sorry, I just do. I know you're not supposed to. And this is
I think it's
the
part
wrong
of the
angle
hooded
for
thing,
me.
right? It helps.
So, oh, you guys are gonna get a real good look at this. And then when I get to the corner, I just start to kind of come across. Oh, you didn't see that. But anyway, like that. So that's what the completed look looks like. And you can start on this side. Like you don't have to start with the tail. Like maybe I accidentally got like really thick or something on my eyeliner, which I kind of did there. So then I decided I wanted like a different tail to my eye. My throat is making funny noises. I don't know if that's going across the intercom or the microphone or not. Okay, so that's, and I'm telling you, if I didn't get it right, I never care. Like those girls that like just keep going and going until they get it perfect. I'll answer that in a second, Rachel. So I don't do like, I'm like, this is a day, this is not permanent makeup. So, and I never feel like people are comparing my eyeliner.
No.
So, okay, go show us how you use yours.
So I use the dip and draw, and I, for the longest time, was trying to use that very pointy little tip. Hello. Melissa taught me to use the side of it, okay? So hopefully you can see this when I'm doing this, okay? I use the side of it and kind of like stamp it on.
Like a tap.
Like a tap.
And there might be like a little bit of a tap and drag, but it gives you just the nicest, cleanest line.
Yes, it does. And I try to get like sometimes in or as close to my lashes as possible because that does make them look a little bit fuller.
It does. Yep. So it makes your lashes look fuller when you get that eyeliner down into your lash line. Okay. Very nice. Now, do you do a wing or no?
I don't, because every time I try, and maybe I need to learn this more from you, but I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
I mean, it just like, depends on like where the fold in your eye is. Mm-hmm. My fold kind of stops, even though, you know, I'm hooded like you, but your fold might go down further, which makes it a little bit harder.
Yeah, I think it is because I've tried like, where do I start? Where do I stop?
Yeah.
And now this one.
Rachel, to answer your question, I do pencil eyeliner on a lot of people who like a real natural eye. But I've just always liked a liquid, well, I shouldn't say always, but I like a liquid liner. Also, I like this, well, that's not true either, because this is a waterproof, and what she's using is waterproof, and our pencils are waterproof too. But yeah, I don't know. In my makeup lessons and my makeup applications, I do a ton of pencil. but these are liquid. Okay, I got something fun for you. This is the new shadow stick in Deliberate. And you see for a while now, people have been doing like their water lines with something lighter. So I always wipe off my water line, okay? Just to get it dry. And then I either take a white eyeliner and put it on there. But often whatever you put on your water line does not stay because it's just it's a wet area, so you want waterproof, right? So our waterproof white eyeliner is amazing for right there. But then you saw people thinking, oh well, that was just a little too white, like white, where I want something that looks a little bit more buff or beige. So there were some other kind of colors that came out. So this is kind of like a buff beige, you can tell. Anyway, and it looks great on my water line. I actually bring it all the way to the center, and then I soften it a little bit. But what it's doing is it's extending the white of your eye, so, and kind of giving you a little bit of a highlight there to make you look more awake. So for those girls that like maybe didn't get a great night's sleep or are up with kids or whatever, this is just a really good way of like faking a little bit more of an awake look. And I've noticed that this shadow stick stays on really well. So this is like on me all the way to the end of the day. Another thing that you can use it for is to highlight underneath your brow. And you can use your fingers. So feel free to get in there and just smudge. But since I already have eyeshadow on and I didn't do it first, I like to use the brush. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Anyway, and then you just kind of blend it a little bit. So it gives just a little bit of a lift right there. So basically, these are both tricks that I have shown with white eyeliner. But if you don't have a white eyeliner yet, or you want to try something else, this is super fun and a little bit less white and a little bit more buff beige. All right, did you want to do your brows? Or are you gonna leave yours like that?
It's like this currently. I'm
Stop it. They look fine.
Okay, because I am scabbing a little bit.
Oh, what did you have done?
Laminated.
Oh.
And whatever she used, like it's like burned right there.
Okay, so we're not recommending her.
What?
We're not recommending her.
Do the patch test first to make sure if you're very sensitive to chemicals and things. But I think that's what the issue was that I was allergic to the laminating process.
That's no surprise. You're kind of allergic to everything.
I should have tested, but I didn't. I was like, oh, it'll be fine. And then she put it on and just like my scalp, I could feel it starting to burn. So yeah, if you're sensitive, be safe, ladies, okay?
But we're all bought
okay, so lashes. I'm gonna jump into lashes. I love the primer, the Moonstruck Epic Lash Primer. I always start with this, and I love that it lifts and separates all of my lashes. I kind of wiggle it a little bit to get it to the base, to pull them all out.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
And then kind of twist a little bit. And then I let it dry a little bit.
Okay, so now I love the Epic Twisted because it's got these itty bitty tiny little spikes, and so it helps with combing the lashes, like what you were saying about the separation that you like. So I go down to the base just like you do, and I wiggle, and then I draw up. So wiggle, draw up, wiggle, draw up, and then I kind of look how spaced out I am. Looks like I have a few crooked lashes. Not the mascara's fault, probably slept on my face. Anyway, so this is my twisted. Now what makes it twisted mascara is the fact that it has two wands in it. So if I want to do like my itty bitty little hairs right in there, or maybe like right out there, or if you have itty bitty lashes, then that's like just a really nice tool to have. But here I am, even on the bottom, I wiggle, 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 and that's what gets it close to the base, is the wiggling. And a lot of times I don't actually do much more than wiggling on my bottom lashes because they will kind of curve down and just look a little too long. And that is because I use Grande lash serum. So that tends to grow my lashes really nice and full and long. All right, show us your next mascara.
Okay, so right now I'm using Lash Blast Clean, which is a CoverGirl. I don't use Unique only because I've tried several times, and again, here comes my sensitive skin, and even mascaras lately have been like, my skin has been super sensitive, my eyes have been super sensitive too, so yeah, I've been trying a lot of different things. But this, at least for now, has not been bothering me.
Now I'm curious if I bring you onto my lives, if your friends see this also. Like if this goes on your page too.
Maybe?
I don't know. You should share it. And then as people like are watching, if you're watching and you're like a follower of Holly's, put Holly in the comments. And if you're a follower of Melissa's, put Melissa in the comments. But everybody that I've seen so far that's come on actually knows both of us, like Melissa Johnson, Rachel Bronsing, Sherry Hondard. I saw Ruth Gunning was on here, and she's probably more my circle than yours.
She sounds familiar though.
Yeah, because she also is a Unique affiliate.
Okay. Who else makes weird faces when they put on mascara?
Oh, thank you, Rachel. It doesn't show up on your page, Holly, but it shows up on my page.
Okay.
So I don't know if it will ask for permissions once we close it out. Everybody makes weird faces. So the idea of making weird faces is if you go like this, it actually pulls your cheek down. Mm-hmm. And then, so then we're not as likely to get mascara underneath our eye. And then when we go up, we tend to go like this. And it's because it gets the skin and the eye in the brow away from our lashes. We all make the same faces. And it's because we're all smart. Those are smart faces. Okay, so you don't do anything, you don't color your brows in at all?
Typically, yes, but today, the past couple days, I have not. Only because
Gotcha.
they're still tender.
I have microblading done, but when I'm wearing makeup, I feel like I just want them a little bit more bold. And you know, honestly, they look fine today but sometimes I accidentally get makeup on them. So I take this little brow gel that somebody actually just gifted me one time, and I'm waiting for it to run out. But and I just kind of wiggle it onto the hair, so it's just you can see it's a little bit darker. And then I take my spoolie brush, because that wand alone is not enough to actually give me a good spread on it. And then I do that. This would be great for somebody like you who right now has a full brow. So you don't need a shape, but you just want to make them a little bit more represented.
Yeah, for sure. Because they definitely frame your face, and that's what you need. Like, here's the bottom of the frame, your lips, you've highlighted those. You need to highlight the top of the frame with your brows.
To show the whole story.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it. So we've talked about a few things. We are going to put some links in the video. So if you come back a little bit later, whatever, save this, share it with a friend, whatever. If you know anybody who needs a little eye makeup help. Your eyes look beautiful, by the way.
Thanks. So do yours, like always.
Thank you. And but anyway, so we'll be updating those links because we just kind of weren't sure exactly what we'll be using today. I'll have like a shopping cart if you guys want to get this eye bundle. And then if you need a lesson in how to do it, then we can do side by side like this. It doesn't have to be live. But if you get your own bundle, then we'll talk about like what brushes you might need and what you already have and all that good stuff. And then anyway, you and I can go, we can make like a private group or like a Zoom call, and you can see the visibility is amazing. And I can coach you by doing my makeup at the same time that you do your makeup. So it's a great little tool to have. And we can be virtual and we don't have to actually meet up with each other. So, all right, well, you have an awesome day.
You too. Good luck at your appointment. Have fun.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a skin appointment. So I'm going to be taking all this off again. But yeah, if anybody got my newsletter this month, one of my big secrets was that I go to this skincare place and I have these appointments done once a month. Did you get my newsletter?
Did.
Oh, good.
Always.
And anyway, so I am going to be going there. If you want to get my newsletter,
you want
I actually put it on my business page, but you can actually sign up and subscribe to newsletters and blog entries, and my next blog is going to be going live this week too. So, and that's kind of a fun one. All right. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Oh, and if you have questions about eyes, just drop the word eyes below, and Holly or I will reach out to you and answer all of your questions, and we can set up a virtual cart for you and send it to you. So we can answer your questions based on color code and what your preferences are as far as, do you like powders, do you like liquids, or what would be best for you? We can go ahead and tell you. Okay? Have a good day, Holly.
Bye. You too.
And everybody else. Bye-bye.